Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's volleyball matchup between your North Catholic Trojans and the OLSH Chargers. We are coming to you live from Barth and Graham Court on the campus of North Catholic. It is a boys volleyball edition of Trojan Game Day for this Class 2A matchup. The Trojans entered this evening's contest on the heels of a dominating win last night over Bishop Canevin. Hello, everyone. I'm Sean Malone alongside Rich Kaminsky, and we should be in store for a great matchup tonight, Rich. This is actually a rematch of, we obviously didn't have a season last year, but a rematch of the last time there was a playoff and North Catholic fell 3-2. What do you remember about that?
I remember it was a real war. It could have went either way. Just sorry to see that one team did end up losing that game, but it was a great challenge for the boys. I believe that was the second year that they made the playoffs, and so it was a good building stepping stone for the program.
And we'll see if they can maybe avenge that playoff loss tonight. We're going to go down to the floor for the anthem and lineups right now. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Barth and Graham Court for tonight's matchup between the OLSH Chargers and your North Catholic Trojans. Will everyone now please rise, and gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. And now let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, for the OLSH Chargers, number 3, Colin Wigand. Number 4, Jeremy Carmella. Number 8, Cameron Glantz. Number 11, Mike King. Number 12, James Benke. Number 13, Gino Paraca. Number 14, Andrew Greisacker. Number 17, Mike Vargo. Number 22, John Seaforth. And number 28, John Pfluger. The Chargers are coached by Mike McDonald. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your North Catholic Trojans. Number 1, Aiden Ward. Number 2, Dalhart Dobbs. Number 3, Dylan Lewis. Number 7, Dom Ravetti. Number 8, Richard Kaminsky. Number 10, Luke Ball. Number 11, Andrew Eubinger. Number 12, Ellis Dunn. Number 14, Ian Doherty. Number 17, Brendan Shantz. Number 18, Devin Anderson. Number 19, Rosario Alessandro. Number 21, Ben Sobel. And number 22, Dom DeLeo. The Trojans are coached by Stacy Ball. All right, and we are just about to get started in what should be an exciting AA volleyball matchup tonight. We mentioned the last time these teams played 2 years ago, but they got a lot to play for this year as well. North Catholic is ranked number 2 in AA right now, and OLSH is number 4, so we should be in for a treat tonight, Rich.
Yes, indeed. This is a big, important section match, being both in second place right now behind Ambridge. They both lost their first matchups to them. OLSH went 3-1, and North was a 3-2 heartbreaker, 15-13 loss there. So this should be a good one.
So Ambridge is the team that North Catholic and OLSH are chasing right now in the section. North Catholic had a great out-of-section schedule this year, beating Seton LaSalle when Seton LaSalle was number 1 ranked in the state, and also beating some teams in an upper classification compared to them.
Yes, there's good warm-up, tune-ups to get them ready for section play, and that was pretty evident, especially against Ambridge. So we'll see if that continues tonight.
All right, North Catholic looking to hold on to second place in their section tonight, huddling up before the game. All of the starters, it looks like we got Andrew Eubinger, Dom DeLeo, Richard Kaminsky, Dom Rivetti, Ben Sobel, Ian Doherty, all out there. And of course, Aiden Ward, the libero. And Rivetti will check out for Aiden Ward. Gets a little maybe fake cheer from the students in the crowd. I'm sure he'll get back in eventually.
North has serve here.
And it's Richard Kaminsky with the serve. From the last game I watched, he's got a pretty powerful jump serve, so let's see if that gives OLSH problems. Kaminsky's serve is away. OLSH struggles with the first touch. That's an ace for Kaminsky. Great start for the Trojans,
yes,
huh?
Yes, just like you had pointed out. See if anybody can handle it. So it's a good start.
Now, is he just trying to hit that hard, or is he aiming at someone? Maybe you can tell me after this point.
It should be a 4. Yep, there it is, a 4. Typically, it depends on the coach. There's some coaches that want you to serve to a spot. Others will just let the player go. And looks like he just gets the green light to go where he wants.
This time, OLSH is able to handle it, and that was Gino Paraca trying to cut it across the court, but he hits it into the net, and the Trojans are off to a quick 3-0 start. Kaminsky makes it 4 for 4, serves in. Nice dig that time by OLSH. We'll see if they can go 1, 2, 3. And again, they mess up the kill. Cameron Glantz that time is long, and it is 4-0 North Catholic. Kaminsky again. This time DeLeo with the dig. Kaminsky sets it to Andrew Eubinger. Nice diving play by OLSH, and the point continues. And a dive that time from, it looked like Richard Kaminsky. And maybe a little bit shaken up, but he gets up pretty quickly and looks to be okay. This is a good sign for North Catholic. And Kaminsky got them off to a good start there with those serves, Rich.
Yes. Typically, the last games with Seton and Ambridge particularly, they get off to a slow start, but this is a good sign for tonight, getting off to a better start.
And let's see if they can keep up that good start with a side out here. Cameron Glantz is serving for the OLSH Chargers. It looks he is just going to tap it over. DeLeo to Kaminsky, sets it back over his head to Doherty. Partially blocked. OLSH now. Aiden Ward to Kaminsky.
Good
Great
hustle.
Reflexes, yeah.
Yes. That was a nice back set to Andrew on that.
Yeah, that set was so impressive. Kaminsky with his back to the person he was setting to, set that probably 30 feet across the court. Great set from Richard Kaminsky. Good kill by Andrew Eubinger, and it's 5-1. Brendan Shantz taps the ball over. OLSH sets it to Wiggin, and Wiggin puts it right into the net. Totally different servers
yes.
here. Kaminsky is really hitting the ball hard, and Shantz is trying to give you a knuckleball, it looks like.
Exactly. It's a nice change of pace. Those little floater serves can give the receiver some problems. You know, just like a harder serve, you know, they have to adjust.
So maybe after this point, what's so difficult about the floater serve? As OLSH puts it away, but not after they lost 2 points. That was John Seifert.
Similar to a knuckleball in baseball, the ball's dancing or moving, and so just when you pretty much set the ball's going to hit here, you're moving one way or another because it'll move at the last second on you. It's a nice hard serve there.
Ubinger taps it over, and Sobel is able to keep it up. Kaminsky over to Leo. He tries to find the back line, but pushes it a little bit long, and OLSH is able to get its first point on serve. 7-3 now. This is Jeremy Carmella serving. Almost like a half jump serve there. Aiden Ward with a great set to Kaminsky, to Sobel. OLSH hustling, and that's going to be Mike King, their setter, is able to get it over. This time, Andrew Ubinger got a lot on that, but he hit it out,
just
I think.
Wide, just wide.
He's putting his hands on his fingers, saying that OLSH touched that, but no call that way from the ref. OLSH gets the point.
That is long.
The first matchup I saw, match I saw North play this year was against Mars, and there was a lot of service errors from Mars. You don't want to give away free points.
No, you don't.
Sobel to King.
Oh, big block.
Whoa!
Tom
What
Rivetti.
a block from Tom Rivetti. Biggerino!
That gets the crowd excited. That was a nice block.
Boy, he just shut down 28. That's going to be John Pfluger. Let's see if they go back to Pfluger. They don't. And another big block, this time from Ubinger, but OLSH keeps it alive. Kaminsky to Ubinger. Taps it. OLSH is going to get a play. King. That time Sobel
that's
gets
going to be
it.
trouble. An overpass. That's those guys at the net. They're chomping at the bit when they see that overpass because that's what'll happen. Put it down.
And overpass is just going to result in a point for the other team pretty quickly. OLSH with the serve. And a
touch. There should be
that one caught the outside of the
line.
line.
Ref got it. The ref got the touch.
Oh, maybe it was touched by OLSH.
Yes.
That was very well executed from North there. Receives the serve, get an easy set. Spike, put it away, side out.
Yes.
Wiggin is
another
blocked.
good block.
Wiggin tries again. Dive from Ubinger. Kaminsky puts it to the corner.
That was a good push. There we go. Oh.
It was interesting there. Ubinger gave what looked like a pretty good set to Kaminsky. Most of the time, you only have one player who can set on a team, and it looks like North has multiple people who can set. I bet that's a pretty good advantage for them.
Well, the strategy there is they run a 6-2 where the setter comes out of the back row, and that allows you to have 3 hitters all the time. Whereas if you only had one, now Richard's in the front. If he were setting, he's only got 2 hitters as an option because he can't set himself. So because Andrew's in the back, it allows Richard to be a hitter.
Okay, so we're going to look at, as long as Richard is in the front row, it's probably going to be Andrew Ubinger who's going to be setting for North.
Yes.
Dom DeLeo serves it over. And again, Pfluger is blocked.
It's a 4-touch.
And that time Cameron Glantz goes for the angle. It doesn't work. It looks like Rivetti, and I think that was Kaminsky, are really dominating the middle of the net. Pfluger has had nothing so far in this match. Maybe a little bit of a lucky break there for OLSH as King just taps the ball over.
Yeah, he took advantage. Well, considering the over, there would have been an overpass, but he was able to get that and redirect it and smartly put it down there.
OLSH has Mike Vargo coming in to serve. Ubinger over to Kaminsky, and he puts it away.
Yeah, it looks like OLSH is running a 5-1, and we're running a 6-2. Michael King's the setter. He sets the whole way around, so right now he has 2 options to hit from the front row.
Okay, so in the 5-1, the 1 refers to the fact that there's only 1 setter.
Yes.
Libero Aiden Ward with the serve. King going across to Cameron Glantz, and he almost whiffs on that.
Yeah, a little mistiming here, a little mistiming.
Is that more on the setter or the person spiking it, do you think?
If you watch Richard especially, you know, he's always giving signals to his players what they're going to run. You know, he'll pull his shirt out, and he'll be flashing some signals to the players, so they know what they're running. If it's going to be like a quick set or a little bit of a slower set, higher set, and so then they know what to expect when they need to leave and jump. So there was some miscommunication on that last one where he was slow to get there. I think Michael, told him what he wanted to do, and it was just looked like he was a little slow to get there.
And after that miscommunication, Glantz hit another one into the net, which leads to an OLSH timeout, as North has continued its fast start out to a 15-7 lead here in the first of it could be 5 sets. We hope it's only 3, but it could be up to 5 sets, much like it was against Ambridge, where North lost 3-2, their first loss of the season. But looking good here so far.
Yeah, again, this is a good start for them. I remember Seton and Ambridge. It was a slow start in that first game, and took them a little while to get in gear. So for them to get in gear now that's a good sign.
Yeah, I mean, they look fired up right from the start here. Yeah. Everybody on the court kind of swarmed Rivetti after that block. The Trojans are really fired up, and I think OLSH has definitely started a little slow. Maybe not ready for North's intensity here. King will set to Glantz, and he hits it long.
Ref check it. Up. A line judge over here has a touch. He saw a touch, the line judge.
It might have tipped the top of DeLeo's hair there. I don't know. That was really close, but the point does go to Ambridge. Their setter, Mike King, will go back to serve.
Oh.
DeLeo maybe a little bit too hard there.
Oh.
And just a little bit off kilter from that first touch. It was a hard set for Kaminsky to make to Ian Doherty.
Yeah, and it started from the pass being a little erratic.
They go to DeLeo again. And Kaminsky to Doherty, and they just have to push it over. OLSH has a free play here. Free attack. Glantz.
Good save. Oh. That overpass. He was chomping there. He was chomping.
Yeah, I didn't catch who put that away for OLSH, but it's hard to fault Ubinger for that overpass. That was just a great save off a tipped block for the Trojans. Ubinger.
Oh boy.
Oof. He tried to back set to Kaminsky, but pushed it way too far. And suddenly, that's 4 points in a row for OLSH, and they're within 4. North really needs to get a side out here.
There's a touch.
That's exactly what happens there. Blocked out of bounds. And that point really started with a great first touch from DeLeo that led to an easy set and an easy spike. Let's see if North can get some more points off Kaminsky's serve. OLSH seems to handle it well this time. Back set to Glantz. Aiden Ward gets a hand on it, pushed over by Doherty.
Oh, that's tight. Oh, somebody. Oh boy. They're arguing that the player on that swing, when he hit the ball, he actually hit the net, and none of the officials or line judges. The line judge can't call that, but the second ref, he's the one that should be watching for that. And he if there was, he didn't call it, missed it.
So ruling there, OLSH player did not touch the net, and the ball was on the line, so point goes to OLSH. Still a 4-point lead for North Catholic, 16-12. Cameron Glantz is serving for the Chargers. And he serves it under the net. That's a break for North Catholic.
Well, a lot of players will tell you that the ball doesn't lie, and indicating that probably somebody did hit the net, and so we get the ball right back.
That's a great saying for a lot of sports. The ball doesn't lie. Shantz with his knuckleball serve, handled by OLSH, blocked.
Man, they're just getting their hands up there, and nice dig out of the net there. Oh, he was waiting.
Eubinger tried to just jump it over the net, over his back, but it was well timed by OLSH. I think that was Wiggin. Shantz to Richard Kaminsky. Sobel can't tap it over.
Looks like OLSH's big guys are stepping up now.
And again, North just looked a little bit out of sync there. The first touch from Shantz was maybe a little bit too fast, and that I think caused Sobel to get there late and not be able to strike that ball well. Carmella. Oh, a pancake
nice
from
indeed.
Hayden Ward. Let's see if North can take advantage. And there's a block, but they get it over. Kaminsky back set to Bubinger. Oh, man. That's a couple times tonight. He's just...
Andrews just, he's cutting it too much. He's got more of the court to use. You got to go back a little more.
Shame that North could not take advantage of Aiden Ward's pancake there. And Ward is just going to have to send it over. Kind of a free play here for OLSH. It's Wiggin. DeLeo gets a hand on it. Eubinger runs it, and Kaminsky gets it over. What a play! Kaminsky, see if they can finish it. It's DeLeo tapping it. Dive by King, keeps it alive. Wiggin, Ward, Kaminsky, Eubinger, cut shot. Back to Kaminsky. Eubinger this time sets it to DeLeo. Spike, and that ends the point.
And
big point there for North.
That play got the coach off the bench. He's arguing his case where Richard was beyond the bench area, which it would be discussed if that was a playable or non-playable area before the match. And the up official was explaining the call. He said it was good.
So you can't hit the ball from beyond the benches?
It depends on how the floor rules go. There's playable and non-playable areas. And he saw that Richard was still in a playable area in that case.
And another long, exciting point here. And Ravetti puts it away. It looked to me in the middle of that point that DeLeo hit the ball over with his left hand.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure he's right-handed. That was pretty impressive.
And OLSH calls it second timeout. North came out a little sluggish after the first time out. Let's see if the strategy works again for Coach. Slow the North momentum down here.
Yeah, I love the energy from North Catholic so far in this first set. You can just from the first Mars match, they won that easily, but they're much more excited here in this close contest. I think they realize that OLSH is a really good opponent, and I'm sure that some of the seniors were sophomores in that playoff loss, so that they're really amped up for this game. That's cool to see.
Yes, you're right. And again, knowing that they're tied with them for second place in the section, just adds a little more to the whole thing. So it is good energy out there.
And we've had a lot of really great points recently. Both teams diving on the court, extending the point past just that one kill attempt, getting the 3 and even 4 times where the ball travels back and forth and the point keeps going.
Most of these points are well earned.
Ben Sobel will serve it away for the Trojans. King to Wiggin. And it goes through Shantz's hands. And a point for OLSH.
Again, coming out of that timeout, you know, OLSH regrouped, get the point back.
Chance to Kaminsky, back set to
Oh,
Eubinger.
that was easy. That was easy. Their blocker couldn't get there.
Yeah, do you think that the back set fooled them there? Because Andrew had so much room.
Yes,
you're right,
he
that
did.
looked easy.
Yes, that was. No need for him to go to cross court on that. He's right in the center of the court.
King to Wiggin. He just taps it over. Let's see if North can take advantage. Eubinger across to Kaminsky. And OLSH quick hands. DeLeo can't get it, but the ball's kept up. Kaminsky jumps it into the corner. King sets it into the middle.
Oh, didn't get that one.
Ward tried for his second pancake of the night. Just unfortunate there that the ball trickled over the finger of the North middle blockers. Fell on their side of the court. 3-point advantage, though, still for North. So if they can keep siding out, they should be able to win this set. But you don't want OLSH to get any more points really on their serve.
Or give him some momentum either. Good hustle. Safe play there. Oh, he's going back. Oh!
Solid play from DeLeo there. He didn't go for too much. It looked like he was leaning backwards.
It was a little bump set. It wasn't, you know, he didn't set that. He bumped that to him. So.
King this time to Glance, and
Nice.
Ward is right there, but it's an overpass, and it's put away by Glance.
Yes, indeed.
And that makes the OLSH fans in the crowd to our left pretty excited, as they are hoping that their Chargers can make a comeback here in the first set. 21-18. Vargo serves. Ward receives. Eubinger to Kaminsky. A little bit of miscommunication there, so OLSH gets away pretty easily. Glance, that set was low.
Yes.
He tried to cut it across, and there just wasn't an angle there.
No, good observation. It was a low set, and he didn't adjust to make a good bump over. There's no way swinging was going to make that.
And we've seen DeLeo, I think, adjust to low or high or sets that are behind him and just get the ball over
Yes.
and give North a chance, and Glance didn't do that there.
Exactly. Oh, antenna is out of play.
Yeah, that is the red and white striped pole there. You cannot hit that, and the ball has to go on the inside of that antenna as well. It can't go around that to get in.
Yes.
King to Glance. Glance hits it about 12 feet long, and it's game point for North. Let's see if they can end it right here with Ward serving. Ward, I think he and Eubinger are the only juniors on the court.
Yes.
Glance tries again, and it's blocked out of bounds by the combination of Doherty and Sobel. But OLSH needs to win 5 points on serve from Mike King, and that's a tall task.
That is, he played it. I think that was out.
Yeah, maybe his teammates were surprised that he played that, because it didn't look like Ward or Kaminsky were ready to get that ball.
Yeah, like their feet were in concrete. They just assuming that he was going to let it go.
This time, great serve receive from DeLeo. Kaminsky to Sobel. Uses the left hand, even though he's right-handed. Ward to Eubinger. Kaminsky's just got to push it over. Can OLSH take advantage? Back set. And the block doesn't work that time for the Trojans. Bounces on their side of the court. That was Gino Paraca. And OLSH has got 2 points to the 5 they needed, making North sweat a little bit here at the end of the set. Let's see the Trojans end it on this point, I would hope. Ward to Eubinger. Sobel to the back. OLSH defends. It's going to be Glance. And again, goes for that cut shot. Not there. First set to the Trojans.
Good start. That's a good start. See that they build on that.
25-21 in the first set there in favor of North Catholic. They came up. They really started well. They were up 15-7 at the first time out there from OLSH, and OLSH made it closer towards the end. What do you think was the difference in that first set, Rich?
I think OLSH is guided by a very, very good coach, and he knew when to call those timeouts, which slowed North's momentum down, and the result was a closer ending than the way they started. So, but North, they didn't really blink, kept playing their game, and went on to win that one.
Yeah, the serving of Kaminsky really pushed them out to that early lead, and they never relinquished that lead. It never got below 3 points, and they were up 4-0 at the beginning of the game. So you've mentioned the quick starts that they didn't have against Ambridge, and they really had that here in that first set, and we'll see if they can get a quick start here as well. North started serving in that first set. Does that mean that OLSH will start serving here in the second set?
That's correct, and that's all determined at the pregame when they flip a coin, and whoever wins the toss on that decides if they want to serve or receive. I would imagine OLSH makes the call. They're the visiting team. He lost that, and North elected to serve. Now, they could have deferred and chose receive, but more coaches than not will take the advantage and serve first. So we will start serve 2 of the first 3 games because it'll be North, OLSH, and then North again. So.
And the score on the scoreboard here is currently 199-199. If I ever see a volleyball game get that high, I might just leave and stop announcing. It would be like a 3-hour-long set.
I would concur on that. I'm trying to think. Richard brought up to me one of the men's college games earlier this year went to some phenomenal, like 40 points, just back and forth. I mean, I can't remember the score, but it was pretty phenomenal rallies going on there.
In terms, so there are some sports that can literally go on forever. And volleyball, I guess, is one of those, right? You keep playing until somebody wins a set by 2, and you got to win a best 3 out of 5 sets.
Right. It's not a timed event, so.
Baseball's another game, not a timed event.
Yes.
You can go on forever. The longest baseball game in history is actually a minor league game. It went 33 innings.
Oh wow!
In 1981, I believe, between the Pawtucket Red Sox and the Rochester Red Wings. I'm a tennis player. And that's another sport where there's no clock. And the longest tennis match, and I'm kind of embarrassed to say this, I watched most of it, was in Wimbledon. It went 5 sets.
That was pretty recent, wasn't it?
It was maybe 8 or 9 years ago.
I think I might have seen some of that.
The 5th set between John Isner and Nicholas Mahou went 70-68.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
And normally a set is first to 6 games. That 5th set alone took 14 hours to play, and it spread over 3 days. But now the score is not 199-199 anymore. We're back to 0-0 and a regular volleyball score. Mike King is going to start serving for OLSH.
I noticed Mike likes to pick the back corner here where Dom DeLeo's at. I don't know if Coach wants him to go there, but Michael seems to like that corner spot.
And you can kind of see that North has really shifted that way. He's really got to put it in the corner if it's going to be DeLeo. In fact, it's Ward getting it. Ubinger sets it to Sobel. And he's going to kill it and put it away. That was a great observation by you. I agree. He was trying to pick that corner. And Ward really shifted over so that it wasn't going to get to DeLeo.
Yeah. That's what, when those coaches like to serve to a person or a position, they look for who they feel might have trouble on the serve. And he may have detected that early on in the first part of that game there in game 1 and kind of was stuck with that. Oh, just long.
Boy, and Ubinger's, he's got some really good strikes on the ball, but a couple have went wide. That one went long. Just a little bit off tonight,
yes,
I think,
he is,
for
just
Ubinger.
a little bit.
But it didn't hurt North that much in the first set. 1-1 now in the second set. Cameron Glantz. DeLeo, good serve received there. Kaminsky over to Ubinger. He just taps it over. And OLSH, it looks like, has switched setters as the ball goes through Kaminsky's hands. Nice kill there.
No,
the first
ball took the setter out of his setting spot there. They hit it to him, and so it ended up in 13's hands to set that.
Yeah, that was a nice set from John Seifert. But I guess if the setter receives the serve, he definitely can't. He can't set the next ball as OLSH serves it long. OLSH has missed three serves so far. North, I believe, has missed none. So just another thing that the Trojans are doing just a little bit better so far than OLSH.
Yes.
Chance with that knuckleball. King to Wiggin, and he puts that one away. Wow.
That was a big hit.
Worked smooth there for OLSH. They dealt with Chance's serve pretty easily, and Wiggin, no contest really on that spike.
Good hard serve.
Ubinger keeps it up. Kaminsky across to DeLeo.
That's trouble. Yep.
DeLeo's done. I mentioned this in the first set. He's done that multiple times. Like, that wasn't a set that he was going to be able to crush.
No.
But he put a little bit of pace on it, put it in a part of the court that OLSH was going to have trouble with, and North wins the point. I really like
headsy play there.
Yeah, that's a great word to describe it.
Oh. Andrew was there, but just a little too much heat to handle. It's only not even 10 feet away on that.
And Pfluger takes advantage of the overpass again. Maybe the one thing that North can improve, I think, is the overpasses so far here in this game. That's the fourth or fifth one that OLSH has been able to put away.
It's a good point there. Oh, he hit the net. He hit the net.
There's some outraged looks on the North bench, but I think that was pretty clear that he hit the net.
Indeed.
So OLSH off to an early lead in this second set, 5-3. Kaminsky to DeLeo. King. Wow, Ward, an overpass.
Oh
boy. I thought that was an overpass that was over enough that it was going to be even over the head of Pfluger, but he reached behind him and was able to get that ball
down. He
caught
the entire team on their heels.
Pfluger looks like a very tall and lanky player. I was surprised that he got to that. And he gets to that one too.
There should be a timeout coming here. It's probably a good one. This early on. Settle things down.
Yeah, 7-3. 4-point comeback is definitely not out of. I wanted to say out of the realm of possibility,
yeah,
but
not insurmountable.
Yes, there we go. That's better. 4-point. It's not insurmountable. OLSH let it get up to 7 in the first set before they called a timeout. North taking theirs a little bit earlier. I believe there are 2 timeouts per set.
Yes.
Is that correct?
That's correct. A lot of coaches just like to save them till later, but I think the way this got started might have been a good one. We'll find out later on, but I think this was a good time to take one.
Yeah, a couple consecutive overpasses there from North, getting a little bit out of sync, out of system, and let's hope that they can come out here, get an easy serve, receive, set, kill, side out, and then maybe get a few points on serve.
Yeah, it's too bad that when Rivetti hit the net on that, the boys were all charged up, get the serve, and all of a sudden it's in the net, and OLSH still was serving. So ref is asking the teams to break from those timeouts a little earlier. They extended that past the 1 minute. That's probably a warning for both sides, and if it goes forward, it could be a delay of warning. That would be a yellow card. if he deems it. So
they have yellow cards in volleyball, just like soccer.
Yes, yellow and red.
Okay.
So again, that would be a delay of game warning that they would get, and so they've been verbally warned right now. And I think that was on both teams he was addressing, so it wasn't one or the other.
All right, so we'll watch for that as we go along. The teams need to get out of those timeouts quicker, as we've had 2 consecutive side outs, which leads to OLSH retaining its 4-point lead. 8-4. It's going to be Andrew Greisacker serving. Shantz, a little bit of difficulty with it, and there's a free shot.
That's a good spot.
That
is a good spot.
He's just very headsy, as you said. He puts it in a tough spot, and we'll see if North can take advantage. King this time, setter's dump, doesn't work. And Kaminsky puts it away! Good awareness there that OLSH was not set up to defend him off that the second touch kill.
No, a lot of teams aren't ready for a second touch there, and everybody's used to 3 touches, so caught them off guard. See if that's a little momentum builder for them here. Get a little bit of a roll, get back to even with them. Oh, that's tough. Oh.
And again, the overpass benefits OLSH, and they retain that 4-point lead.
Now, for him to make that legal, that ball the front of the ball has to cross the plane of the net, and the ref deemed that so. It was very close, but
just the front of the ball, not the entire ball.
No, just the front end has to cross it, and for him to be able to touch that.
And Kaminsky has got the last 2 side outs here for North, making sure that they keep contact with OLSH. 3-point lead for OLSH. Let's see if North can make it 2. And that's a tough first touch. OLSH is just going to have to play it over.
Oh.
Free ball here for North. Kaminsky to Ubinger, back to Kaminsky, and he puts it away! That looked like it was off the court and almost hit the OLSH player in the face. 9-7 now. Ward, another tough first touch from OLSH. Kaminsky to Ian Doherty. He sends it about 10 feet long. Maybe a little bit too amped up that time from the north side.
Little bit. Now, see, Andrew touched that first one, so he couldn't set, and Richard stepped in to set up Doherty on that. Whoa. I told you, Mr. King likes that corner.
Little Olay maneuver from DeLeo.
He just got out of the way. If that touched him, that's a touch, and that would have been there at OLSH's point.
He's got a future in bullfighting, maybe.
There you go.
Kaminsky's jump serve received by OLSH. Block. Ubinger gets a hand on it. Kaminsky back to Ubinger. And that was a tough kill attempt there.
He didn't get back set after the tough pass. He didn't get himself back set, and this was off a little bit to get up.
OLSH up 3. North has cut a little bit into that lead. DeLeo, good set to Kaminsky, and Sobel puts it away.
That was a nice little quick set.
When you get that really good first touch right to the middle of the logo, essentially, that really gives the setter options.
Yes,
and Kaminsky that time chose to just tap it right up there for Sobel.
And it was nice and low. He just had a quick touch it and didn't give him a chance to get up for a block.
Oh, that hit the antenna again. Point for North Catholic. Wigan tried to go down the line. 11-10 now. North can get even here if they win this point. Shantz, that floating serve. King to Paraka, and he's got enough spin to get it down. OLSH retains the lead. They're up 12-10. OLSH is going to bring in Mike Vargo to serve. It looks like North now has both their centers, Kaminsky and Ubinger, in the front row. And I'm guessing that means that Kaminsky is going to be the setter, as it looked
Actually,
like he
his
was
feet
there.
were just behind Andrews, which makes him Andrew the front row player and Richards the back row player.
Okay.
Now, if Richard was in front of him, then they're out of rotation there. So it's what they do there is they want to, I don't want to say cheat, but get closer to the position that he does less room to run. So he's in position to make a good set.
OLSH gets that lead back out to 14 and gives North a break with a service error. 14-11 now. The Trojans had got it to within 1, and then OLSH won a couple points in a row on serve. And let's see what happens here. Sobel to serve. It's in. OLSH receives. They're not able to put it away, and this time Ubinger down
nice
the
save.
line. Ubinger again is blocked. Sobel to Kaminsky, pushes it to a corner that had been vacated. Great hustle there from OLSH. They're going to get this ball over, but it's going to be a free play for North. Oh, they're actually not going to get it over.
That was good hustle, good hustle.
Yeah, Glantz really tracked that down, but just really good awareness from Kaminsky to see where OLSH had vacated and put the ball there. King across to Wiggin, and boy, that was a nice spike again.
That was a good kill there.
He's been the most impressive outside hitter for me so far tonight for OLSH.
Yeah, they seem to look for him. Yeah, you're right.
That was a great block from Wiggin there.
Yeah, they're starting to catch on to Andrew on that side there. They put a few blocks on him.
And DeLeo tried to go down the line. It went long. OLSH up 4 again. Ward to Kaminsky.
Oh, he hit that right into that block. That's a big boy.
You know, much like North was doing in the first set, they had a lot of blocks. OLSH now stepping it up, getting a lot of blocks. Kaminsky tried to switch it up instead of going to Ubinger. He went to Rivetti, but it didn't work. This time he goes back to Ubinger, and he's able to put it away this time. And hopefully that's not too late, as North had fallen behind 5 points on that serve, and unless they can get a point on serve here, they're going to be back down by 5. Ubinger, pretty good serve. OLSH is going to, I think, struggle with that. They do. Wiggin tried for too much, hit it into the net, 17-14. Might have been the slowest ball return I've ever seen. But Ubinger gets it, and he's going to serve. King sets it right in the middle. Push is gotten by Ward. Ubinger to Kaminsky. Taps it, but gotten by the OLSH libero. Now Wiggin again.
Touch there. Rivetti got a hand on it, but too much heat to send it long. Nobody could get there.
Yeah, it's almost like that one, he was so far away from the net, he wasn't going to be able to put it down very quickly. Do you almost want to like let that go as a blocker?
Yeah, or get a little more hand on it to slow it down, to somebody can help out and get to that. There was a miscue on that swing there. Back to that 5-point lead again.
Chance to Ubinger. Quick set for Rivetti, and right there again is Pfluger. Pfluger barely has to jump to block those shots. He's so tall.
Yeah, and
he looks like he's fine.
Wingspan. I wonder how long that wingspan is. He's probably touching the top of the net from standing there.
Yeah, I would say easily. Ubinger to Kaminsky, and it's a little bit out. And now OLSH is really running away with it here. 21-14, second timeout of the match for North Catholic. They trail by 7 now. OLSH will serve. A pretty tough hill to climb here in the second set. But even if you lose the second set, you want to get back in rhythm.
Right.
They had a real nice rhythm there in the first set, did North Catholic, and they've definitely lost that here, I would say.
Yeah, and I think OLSH made maybe a tweak or two in their play, and it's helped them out in this second game here.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing that I've noticed is that OLSH is just on top of the blocks more.
Yeah.
Wigan has gotten a couple on the outside, and Pfluger has really dominated the middle of the net so far defensively. Offensively, he hasn't been able to get many spikes there from the middle, but defensively he's taken advantage of a lot of overpasses, and he's blocked Rivetti and Sobel a couple of times.
Yeah.
Greisacher serving. Kaminsky touches it to Ubinger, and DeLeo puts it away.
That was a good timeout. Stop the momentum and see if they can pick it up here.
Yeah, now you need lots of points quickly on serve, though. And let's see if DeLeo can give that to them. Getting a little bit of instruction from Coach Ball. He serves quickly, received by the libero. King quickly to Pfluger, and again, there it is. He's not that great on offense. Let's see if North can take advantage, and oh boy, they do. Point
Even
to North
if
Catholic.
it was not in, the ref saw a touch on that.
All right, DeLeo serving again. They probably need 2 or 3 more points on his serve, I would say, if they want to come back here in this set. King to Pfluger, he's blocked. Ward gets it. Ubinger's going to back set to Doherty, and he pushes it wide.
Now his shoulders were pointed in that direction. That's exactly where the ball went. If he turned it more into the court, that where your shoulders typically are is the direction the ball typically goes.
OLSH libero serving. That's Carmella. Ubinger to Kaminsky, and he almost puts it away, and he does. Nice kill there from Richard Kaminsky, keeping North's hopes alive. They still trail by 5, 22-17. Tail end of the second set here. North Catholic won the first set, 25-21. Ward jump serve. OLSH plays it, setter's jump, gotten by Ubinger. Ward to Sobel, he's just gonna send it back. Free play for OLSH, can they take advantage? It's Glantz, he's blocked. Ward gets it. Ubinger sets across to Kaminsky. Right there is OLSH, but they struggle, and it's not going to go over the net. 2 points in a row for North Catholic. Climbing closer, 22-18. I think we might see a timeout here from OLSH.
I'm sensing it. Yeah, it's exactly what I'm thinking here, or sensing anyway. Oh, he'll save it. You're right. I had a feeling, like you just said, that they got another point. Might have been a timeout.
That was Seifert from the middle. Pfluger is on the bench right now. Ward to Ubinger, back set to Kaminsky, and he taps it over everybody. OLSH hustles to get the ball over. Ubinger to Sobel, pushes it out. And now we are at a set point for OLSH. They've got 6 of them, which is the exact same position North was in the first set. North needs a side out here and then 5 consecutive service point wins. And there's one of those 6 points that they need. Great kill again from Kaminsky. OLSH got a hand on that, but sent it 5 rows deep into the stands. Kaminsky, if there's anybody on North who I'd like to see get 5 serves in a row, I'd say it would be Kaminsky.
That's
and
one.
That's going to be one. Yeah, it is. 1 out of the 5. 24-20. North staying alive. There's his next jump serve. That's all the way up to the ceiling.
That was got up in the rafters. There's the timeout. There it is. There's a timeout. He's doing this to ice the server, so we'll see what happens coming out of the timeout.
It's like icing the kicker in football.
Exactly. When a server gets on a roll, sometimes they'll call the timeout trying to ice them.
So 24-21. OLSH was up 24-18, but a side out from North, and then two great serves from Richard Kaminsky. And just like OLSH did in that first set, OLSH made North Catholic a little nervous at the end. Now North Catholic is making OLSH a little nervous, forcing them to call a timeout. And hopefully Kaminsky can keep up that great serving.
Like I said, we'll see what happens coming out of timeout here.
North out quickly from that timeout with 10 seconds left on the clock. OLSH gets there with plenty of time as well. Remember, they were both warned earlier.
Yep.
So OLSH is going to set 4 people up in that back row. It looks like King,
see King's back row. He's just behind.
This time, OLSH gets a better touch. King, North keeps it in. It's going to be Kaminsky setting it. OLSH runs up. King outside to glance. Ward gets a touch on it. It's not over yet. Dubinger,
touch.
Can he put it away? Yes, he can! 24-22. Quite a comeback here brewing for North Catholic. They have gotten 4 points in a row. They need 6 points in a row to make this set go to, I don't know what you call it when it's 24-24. Extra innings is what I'm thinking for baseball. Paraka hits it out, 24-23.
I imagine a timeout's coming. He's going to try and ice him again. There it is. He's going to try icing him a second time.
That's pretty cool. This is about the loudest I've heard this gym. And I was here for a lot of basketball games too. It's really nice to have, it looks like there are a lot of seniors down there in the front right-hand corner of the gym. Cheering. There's a lot of seniors on this North Catholic team this year.
Yes, it is senior heavy.
Looking across at, they've got all the senior numbers up on the wall here of the gym. There are 9 seniors on this team, so nice to see them getting a lot of love from their classmates.
Yeah, they need that. They need to feel that support, especially like they were down like they were, and they feed off of that. Just like in all the other sports, they get some energy.
All right, 24-23. Here it is. Kaminsky's jump serve has really given OLSH problems. OLSH's coach trying to ice him. That's Coach McDonald. There he is. He gets the jump serve in. Handled well this time by OLSH. Can Paraka put it away? He can't. It's to Leo. To Kaminsky. To Eubinger.
Oh,
he puts it away! 24-24. 6 points in a row for North Catholic. You know, I was just hoping to get it back to 24-24. The way Kaminsky is serving, he can get 8 in a row, and this set could go to North Catholic.
Oh.
Kaminsky, another great serve. King to Paraka. He can't do much with it.
Oh, he had it, but he saw what he wanted to do. Yeah. Coming off the left hand, though.
There was 10 feet of open court there that Eubinger just tried to tap it into.
Yep.
And he couldn't get it there. So OLSH now, their 7th set point, I believe. It's going to be Glantz serving. Ward, nice touch. Kaminsky to Eubinger, taps it over. OLSH gets a hand on it.
Out.
Spiked out.
Wow.
Spiked out. (25-25). I hope I didn't jinx us by having this set go forever when we talked about it being 199 up on the scoreboard with the malfunction. OLSH across to Wigan. He hits it out. North has come all the way back. It was 24-18. They won 6 points in a row, one side out, 5 serves from Kaminsky, and now they can win this set. Here it is. Chance, that knuckle serve, handled by OLSH. King to Paraka. Blocked. OLSH gets it back. King to Paraka again. The lefty is blocked again. Does he go to Paraka 3 times? He's blocked again, but OLSH keeps it up.
Good hustle. He got it.
Hustling is Ward.
It's over. He got it.
Free play for OLSH. King sets it to Oh, boy.
Blocked out.
That was a great point. It's blocked out of bounds by Sobel. OLSH stays alive, 26-26.
There's some confusion on who's subbing and who's. Wow.
Everybody in the gym really excited here. 26-26. It is Vargo serving for OLSH.
There's the delay. Delay warning. You just got a yellow card.
What would happen if they would get a red card?
The point, and the North would get, or whoever gets a red card, the other team gets a point and the ball serve.
Oh boy! Eubinger, a powerful spike. King, great hustle. He got that ball, then slid.
It's good. All right.
He slid hard into the wall.
He did.
Got up and he jumped so high he almost hit his head on the exit sign. That would have been a bad turn of events. But North again, chance to win. Kaminsky cheering his teammates on, asking for some focus. 27-26. Sobel to serve. Received by the libero. King, quick set to Pfluger, blocked. Taps it over. Free play here for North. Kaminsky, back set. Eubinger blocked. Kaminsky gets his hands on it. Eubinger across to DeLeo. Taps it over with his left hand. It's Wiggins now. Blocks it into the net. North comes all the way back. 28-26. 2 sets to love.
They're fired up, man. That got them charged up now. They stayed within their means and got a win out of that.
Boy, I haven't watched a ton of volleyball, but I don't know if I've ever seen a set where a team came back needing 6 points in a row.
Especially a team like OLSH, like I said, they stayed within their means. Played their game. So they. One thing in that game, though, they're not finding inside the lines. There's quite a few outside the line. So let's hope they get a little lighter on their feet and get up there and put them down.
I kind of just want us to get right going right away in this third set. Keep that momentum going, but there is a 3-minute break between the sets here. North Catholic is up 2 sets to love, 25-21 in the first set. It got close towards the end, but North was really in control the entire time. The second set, it looked like OLSH was in control that whole time, but North, a fantastic comeback. They win 6 points in a row to keep us to tie it at 24 all, and then they end up winning 28-26. So that's where we stand right now, 2 sets to love for North Catholic.
This is what I fully expected between this teams tonight. Just knowing where North's come and knowing how OLSH has been in years past. It's just how I was figuring. So. We got a mom here saying hi to the broadcast team.
Yeah, it's always fun. I've done this for a few sports. It's always fun to hear that parents appreciate us. We know it's hard for parents to get to every single game, so that's why we do all these live stream events. We do have the 199 score up there again. They can't seem to reset it to 0 very easily.
Yeah. He's a rookie on the board there.
Yeah, maybe. So we've really seen Kaminsky put all of his talents on display so far tonight, with his serving there at the end of that set, his setting throughout the matches, and then his spiking as well. Do you know, does he enjoy one of those 3 things more than any of the other?
That's a good question. He just likes being on the court playing volleyball. However, wherever you need him, You know, whatever you ask him to do, he's more than glad to step up and, you know, be the leader and guide them. So, you know, his leadership really showed there. You know, when they were down, he pulled them together. You know, he put those few kills in to kind of get some momentum back. And
yeah, you're right. In the middle of the set, it was his kills that kept them within
yes.
4, and then his serving at the end really brought them back. So great second set there from Richard Kaminsky. And also Dom DeLeo has really impressed me tonight. He's made a lot of really smart plays.
Right. You know, if the set's not there and you can't get a good kill, he wisely maybe dumps or rolls it to the spot. You know, makes it difficult. You know, not making it easy for the receiver. It's a very headsy plays.
All right, here we go.
North will start to serve this third game here.
Now, do they get to choose anybody to serve on their team since it's the start of the set?
It's how they submit their lineup for each set. So they can be changed from set to set. Most of the time, it's pretty set. Although if somebody seems to be really hot on a roll, you might start him. So you would just back the rotation up to that person to serve first.
All right, and here it is, Kaminsky, who just had that great serving run. There's his jump serve. OLSH handles it pretty well. King to glance.
Oh, he hit the net. That would be
Ubinger or Sobel.
Yep, no, it was Andrew. Ref indicated number 11. A closed fist is actually a 10. He had a 1, so it was
okay. Glance serving pretty hard. DeLeo gets it over to Ubinger. Tries to dump it over the blockers, but OLSH gets it. It's Wiggins now, and he hits it well out.
And he dumped that to the setter to take him out of setting. Yeah, you know, that's a smart play. You know, have him touch the first one, not get that second.
That's a really great point. I never thought about that. Like, sometimes you do have to just dump the ball over. If you can find the setter, you really get the other team out of their system.
Exactly.
Kaminsky to Ubinger.
Typically, the backup setter, if you don't have outside of North situation where Andrew's on the court, usually the libero is the one that would take a second ball. So when King touched that, believe that the libero did get the second one to get that other set. Up.
Oh, blocked that time by Ubinger.
North's got their blocks started off pretty good here. And that kind of is a carryover from the end of that second set there. We had a few blocks in this corner here.
And North, it looks like really building off the momentum from that comeback. It's Paraka. He's blocked. He was blocked 3 times at the end of the second set.
It was King to the libero on that.
If I was OLSH here, I feel like I'd take a page out of DeLeo's book specifically. North is blocking everything. Push it to the back.
Yep.
Try to get it over those blockers, even if you're not going to kill it down.
Look at that.
There it is again. Ben Sobel. Not in my house, Ben says. Great block there from Sobel. 5-1, and this is looking a lot like the first set where North got off to that quick lead. Chance. And it's blocked again. No, we'll it out.
I think North's ball would have been out, but he played it and then he hit it out. And there's a timeout early in this one.
An early timeout for OLSH, 6-1. All right. I mean, they're down 5. That's tough to come back in this game. They're also down 2 sets.
That second game, losing like that, might have taken a little out of them to get this third one started for them. So it's kind of evident in the score. So coach is trying to get them refocused, get back to their game.
Yeah, I would say that their game is getting the ball to Wiggins.
Yeah,
definitely
indeed,
on the outside. Yeah. He's been the one player that North has had trouble answering tonight. Paraka and Glance, the other two who've hit the ball the most for OLSH. North has generally been able to contain them pretty well. The middle hitters, Pfluger, hasn't had much success on the kills. Yes, on the overpasses, no on the kills. So OLSH, I think, is really coming out of this timeout. If they can, they're going to try to get it to Wiggins.
That's a good call. I think go to your main man and get the ball back here.
Here is Shantz to serve. Taps
nice,
it over
nice
the net.
little. Oh, caught him off guard.
Yeah, Sobel looked like he wasn't even ready for that
No,
overpass.
that's what it was. It was just over the net.
It is Vargo serving.
Oh.
Ward has it. Kaminsky, DeLeo again, smart play, keeps it alive. OLSH with the tap. Kaminsky, Ubinger, DeLeo.
Oh.
That time's a little ambitious, about 8 feet long. And OLSH gets its second point of the third set, 7-2.
That was a quick little shoot. Low, quick set, and boom.
I thought for all the world that he was going to set that to Ubinger back set, and he pushed it right to the middle, and no one was there. Sobel just pounded that into the ground.
And I'm sure that Richard and Ben talked about that right before the play happened.
Ooh, Bingerino! Tom Ravetti with the block. Tom Ravetti was in my history of baseball class. A Bingerino is a big hit in baseball. I told him at lunch today I would say it if he got a killer block.
There you go.
Sobel, King now gives it to Wiggin.
Another block.
Andrew
a
Ubinger.
Single. That was a solo block. Wow.
It looks like OLSH's sets are not as close to the net as they were for much of that second set, and that really helps the blockers.
Oh.
North has probably had 50 or so serves tonight. That was the first one that's missed.
Coaches like that. They like that number.
Nice.
Oh, there's a foot fault. Foot fault. You got a foot fault.
And it doesn't matter.
The ref didn't see the line judge indicating a foot fault, but it didn't matter.
That time it was Ubinger with the kill. And North looks like it's really rolling now. Ubinger, gotten by Carmella. Wiggin gets it right to Shantz. Ubinger just taps it over. But OLSH is a little bit out of system. Their setter tries to spike it. It doesn't work. Ubinger to Kaminsky.
Up.
Something was called. I can't tell what.
North was under the net, indicating.
I think it was the fist and the one finger, so it's probably Andrew Ubinger.
Yes, exactly.
When you say under the net, what do you mean there?
You're allowed in high school ball. You're allowed to step on the line. As soon as you step over the line, then that's a violation.
Okay, so is it like any part of the foot over the line in a violation?
Yeah, even if you put your hand down and your hands, like if you fall, you put your hand on the line, that's okay. But if your hand ends up over that line, that's illegal, and so that'll stop play and award the point to the other team.
And now OLSH with 2 points in a row. Maybe a little bit of life for them. That was a nice serve from Grice Soccer. Shantz couldn't handle it. He handles that one pretty well. Ubinger up to Kaminsky. No chance for OLSH. Great kill there from Kaminsky.
Yeah, that was just a nice play from the start of the pass. Get it rolling.
Dom DeLeo serves with an 11-6 lead. Overpass. Kaminsky puts it away.
He was chomping at the bit when he saw that coming.
There were some OLSH players who got a hand on it, but they only sent it back to the black padding at the back of the gym. Dom to Carmella. Across now. Number 12 hits it out. I haven't seen him yet. That's James Benke. I think that to me is the first hit that he's had all night.
I think he came in for Wiggin. Oh, what a play. Oh, and he played. I think that might have gone on.
Yeah, I thought it was going out too.
Oh, that's a 2-ball. Andrew.
Double hit.
Yep.
That would have been a fun point to win. Shame it had to end that way. But North still has that 6-point lead. Jeremy Carmella will serve for the Chargers.
Nice set. There.
North really flowing now. That's 2 points in a row. Easy side out from the serve receive to the set to the kill.
And I think that all goes back to the way that second set ended. It kind of got North some momentum, and OLSH is still trying to get back in rhythm. Somebody hit the net.
And so that's
Doherty on that one hit the net.
And the substitution of Benke pays off a little bit for OLSH there. Mike King now will serve. We said that he likes to pick on DeLeo in the corner.
Yep, there it is.
And there it is, the overpass. It is put away by OLSH.
And they even got Ward pushed way over to try and help out. This is an unusual alignment where you see this many players on one side of the court.
And again, they get it to DeLeo, and North is giving OLSH a free ball. King to Pfluger, he just pushes it. And Kaminsky, no angle there, that was a tough. And
the set was way out there, and Kaminsky just didn't adjust.
Nice dive from OLSH. They keep it alive. Overpass. Pfluger
There's a
touches the
net.
That's a big break for North Catholic because OLSH had some momentum there. It was 14-10. All Pfluger had to do was not touch the net. That was it didn't look like a hard overpass to put away.
Right.
So big break for North. And Kaminsky serving.
Hits the back of the line.
Woo! That had a lot of top spin.
Wow. Yes, it did. That just dropped and right on the line. That was a very good serve.
Here's Kaminsky again. Carmella, nice job receiving the serve that time.
That's out.
Pfluger hits it way out.
And no
Wanted
touch.
a touch on North Catholic, didn't get it.
Yep.
17-10.
Another good serve.
Kaminsky sets to Sobel.
Oh,
He's
blocked
that time by Pfluger. We haven't seen that yet this set. Pfluger was really good at that in the second set.
Yes, he is. He got that wingspan. It's definitely helped him.
(17-11). North Catholic protecting a 6-point lead as they are up 2 sets to love, trying to make it 3 sets to love here. Serve off the net. Kaminsky to...
Oh, that's a tandem they just ran. Ben went up faking it, and Andrew came in behind to put the kill down.
Boy, I have not seen that play before. That was pretty cool.
That's called a tandem.
And that worked to perfection.
Yes, it did. That was well executed.
King to Paraka, and the ball trickles along the net and falls on North side. Point for OLSH. They've really got to keep it at no bigger than a 6 or a 7-point lead if they want to have a hope of a comeback here.
Right.
And what's really hurting OLSH is they haven't had a server who's really bothered North as much as Kaminsky has bothered them. Maybe King has been able to pick his spots really well.
Yeah, but North adjusted to try and cover for DeLeo back there being picked on. So now Vargo has come in to be like the serve specialist for them. He's had a few points.
There he is, kind of a line drive serve, but handled well, I think, this time by North.
Okay.
And DeLeo puts it away.
Yeah, the ball's starting to stay inside the lines this game too, which has been good.
Yeah, far less missed spikes
Yes.
from North Catholic in this third set compared to the second set. And Pfluger heads to the bench for OLSH. We'll see if maybe North can take advantage with a few middle hits. Rivetti is in there. King to Wiggin.
That's out.
And he just looks really off kilter
Yes.
this third set. He's hit a lot into the net, and it just looks like the timing is off between him and King. He was a real force in that second set, not so here in the third set.
Oh, he jumped a little early. Up.
Overpass, good play by Ubinger to not let OLSH just spike it down. It's Wiggin this time, cuts it right into the net. 21-13 North Catholic, 8-point lead. Schobel still serving. And they are, I think, in danger of running away with this third set here.
Oh.
And as I say that, Schobel, second service error of the night for North Catholic, hits it out, gives OLSH just a little bit of life here. 21-14. Again, they've probably got to get 2 or 3 points on their serve every single time now to keep it close. Ward to Kaminsky to Rivetti, and
little touch. Ref looks to both line judges, nothing. He's out.
So can the line judges call the touch there?
Yes, that's what they help out.
Okay.
And the ref, before he made his final call, he looked both ways, seeing if there was anybody seeing a touch, and nobody did. So point goes to OLSH.
Ubinger to Kaminsky, back to Ubinger, and wow, good hands from OLSH. They keep it alive.
Oh.
It's DeLeo.
Oh, it gets
getting a little bit of luck.
Yes,
He hit
indeed.
that right on the top of the net, but it rolled over. Point for North Catholic. 3 points away now from a pretty impressive 3-0 sweep of OLSH. And again, this is the number 2 and number 4 teams in the WPIAL, so this would be an impressive win for North Catholic.
Oh, good save.
Kaminsky taps it back over. That was an elbow over from DeLeo.
Oh.
And there's the Wiggin that we saw in the first 2 sets. Much better rhythm and speed there on that kill. Wiggin puts it away. But just as he gets that kill, it looks like he's going to have to go out of the game because of the rotations for
Yes,
OLSH.
yep, he'll be back row, so he's sending in somebody else to serve for him.
And that's going to be Greisacker, Andrew Greisacker. 22-16, North Catholic leads. Chance to Ubinger, to Rivetti.
Oh, nice dig.
Glance. And now
it's
Ubinger
tight.
to Kaminsky. Wow,
Oh,
another
boy,
great play
nice
from OLSH.
dig.
They're really staying alive.
It took everything for Kaminsky to stay out of the net there on that swing. There's a touch, out.
Kaminsky got, I think, 3 spikes there. I can't remember if he got the first one, but he definitely had the second one and the third one. It just kept hitting it harder successively
Well,
each
the
time.
second one was a tight set, and it took a lot for him to stay out of the net, boy. And he was able to get a nice set on that last kill there.
DeLeo, serve received by OLSH. It's Glance, blocked.
Nice.
Good hand from
Look at that. Headsy play. Oh, that second ball Kaminsky sent quickly over and had them all on their heels.
Yeah, just really great volleyball sense. Knowing that OLSH was just, they weren't ready for that. And now we can get a win here for North Catholic, set point. Glance wants to put it away.
Out.
He doesn't, it's out, that's
No
it.
touch, that is out.
And that's the ball game. 25-16, North Catholic takes the third set. It is a clean 3-0 sweep for the Trojans tonight over OLSH. 25-21 in that first set. A really exciting 28-26 second set for North Catholic, and I think some of that momentum carried over. A pretty easy third set for North, 25-16. They keep their stranglehold on second place in the section. They were tied with OLSH. Each of those teams, as you said, only lost once to Ambridge, but now OLSH has lost twice to both North and Ambridge. North keeps that loss column at just 1. And they're, I guess, looking forward for a matchup to try to even things up with Ambridge later in the season. I'm assuming they play section
Yes,
opponents
they do.
twice during the regular season.
Yeah, yes, they'll be here later on in the season. The game Thursday's now been postponed So they have a few days off. Well, they got some practices, but no games. So they'll get back at it next week. I believe Montour's on the horizon. We haven't seen them at all. Since we moved sections, they're new for North to see. So we'll see how things go with that.
Yeah, so great win once again for North Catholic tonight. 3-0 sweep of OLSH. Maybe a little revenge for a playoff loss 2 years ago. This is my second time announcing these games and watching this team, and they continue to really impress me. They've got a lot of really good players, and it's going to be exciting to see how they move forward with the season. So for myself, Sean Malone, and Rich Kaminsky, have a great night, everybody, and come back for our next volleyball broadcast.
Good night.